So Curdy Cool learned the hard way. So I got caught up with that baby mother and that Veronica Robinson. She comes up pregnant, and then they pull all that crazy stuff on Curdy Cool. Yo, I'm, I was out here trying to do the right thing. Mm-mm. They was only thinking about scamming and how they can get over on a father. And that's why I can't understand why would my daughter Alexa Henderson, with part of my blood, you would not stand up for what is right. My daughter didn't even try, y'all, to bounce back and get this stuff straight, y'all. I mean, you would not want a pattern of things to go on and on and on now that you are getting older and you have a family and have kids, and now you pass this on to the next generation. Would my daughter want that to be passed on to her family with her kids? I mean, why you can't get that straight now? I mean, I'm trying to understand that. See, I've been fighting for justice and for what is right, yo. And people are steady following these crazy ass people lifestyle who screw up their life through right after childbirth, screw your life up, screw your head up, and got you thinking that this is the way that life is. This is not the way it was meant to be. You see, this crazy ass Patricia Robinson feels like, okay, I had Alexa right after birth, and I hid out from her father. I'm talking about this crazy ass adopted grandmother. So she was thinking about it. I got all this time to mold this baby, this girl, into the way that I want her to be. So she don't even know right from wrong, yo, because she was molded by a wicked witch. I'm talking about that crazy old adopted grandmother, Patricia Robinson. So Alexa Henderson was molded and raised up by a narcissist. So it almost feels like that she don't know what it feels like to be real within herself. I'm just speaking for what I'm seeing, yo. My daughter appears to seems like that she don't know what it means to be real within herself, yo, because she was brought up by narcissists who only projected hatefulness, evilness, and wickedness and manipulation to only get what they want. So you follow that pattern in your life and you don't try to correct that. But see, you don't know no better because you don't understand. You're thinking that this is the way of life because this is what you was raised and brought up with. And this is what happened to Alexa Henderson. She is thinking that this is the true light, the way that it was meant to be. Dog your father out, mistreat your father, run and hide out, make all kind of fake flags and claims right along with these crazy ass people once you turn 18 and 19, and you don't try to do nothing that is right before God, but follow these crazy ass people who you think because okay, your mother, you look at her and you thinking that okay, she's everything since sliced iced tea, but look at the root part of it and that background lifestyle what she have been projecting throughout all these years, yo. I mean, just messed my daughter all up, yo, with all of those crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? And then you got a narcissist, adopted grandma, y'all, who project nothing but evilness and wickedness and manipulate these people because Patricia Robinson is only thinking about herself, y'all. It's all about self, baby. How she can get ahead, how she can keep pimping these people to only get what she wants. So she messed them up so bad and got my daughter Alexa Henderson thinking that this is the way of life. How could you teach a kid to think that this is the way of life, and you don't even fight for what is right. You go along with a crazy ass wicked witch. So the narcissists, they tell they tell a whole bunch of lies. I mean, they do some crazy ass shit, and they do not own up to what they do wrong out here, y'all. I mean, they just mess over people out here, y'all. They don't want to own up. So they would tear down their own family member, pretending that a family member or whoever did this crazy stuff when it was really, say, for instance, somebody like Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson, they did all this stuff to tear my daughter down. They told all kind of lies. They ran and hid out. I mean, they abused the system, manipulated the system, just constantly worked on my daughter, used her as a pawn. And my daughter just fell right into that trap. And she don't know how to step outside of the box. She don't know how to grow up inside of her mind. Hey, y'all, I'm just telling it just the way it is, y'all. Now, I'm looking at the next chapter in your life. You've been messed around ever since you was a baby. These narcissist people used my daughter as a pawn. So you've been messed around all this time. Now you reach 19 and you still haven't found yourself. You are still floating along, right along with these narcissists who you think who love you when they don't love you. If they loved you, they would have never totally destroyed your life and messed up all your connections with your only, one and only true blood father. So Alexa has got to be brainwashed, because if she can't see life for what it is, well, you've been brainwashed, baby. I'm just telling it like it is. Hey, y'all, I don't mean no harm about nothing, y'all, but I speak the truth, and I'm not hiding nothing out here, y'all. I am not sugarcoating nothing and going along with that Patricia Robinson little old flake ass game, y'all. Out here manipulating and brainwashing people, messed up the baby mother mind and messed up my Alex mind and got her thinking that this is the way life's supposed to be. No, Alex, I'm gonna keep it real, baby. You've been brainwashed, hogwashed. And Curdy Cool is just going to tell it just the way it is. It don't matter if my daughter don't never come around, but I speak the truth. They dogged me around, going on 19 years, yeah. My daughter never said hello, never said, hey, Dad, I appreciate everything. Never said nothing, because these narcissists taught her to be that way and act that way. So they used her as a pawn to only get what they want. So they totally mess her up. So in the end, my daughter is the one who will suffer the most, because these narcissists did not really truly give a damn about her. They was only thinking about themselves, y'all. Yeah, yo. I just have to break this stuff down. So now my daughter goes along with the program. Okay, she feel like I'm stuck into this home now. I got to be the way they want me to be. That is whatever they says go. Hate your father? Well, hate your father. Your father is this? Well, your father is this. Your father that? Your father that? So everything is being manipulated and brainwashed to make her think so badly about her father, just to only stay in control, to manipulate her, brainwash her, just to keep her under their spell. So that's nothing but witchcraft and brainwashing. So they brainwash you throughout all these years. Now you're a grown-ass woman. When are you going to elevate, grow up, and step outside of that Mickey Mouse Jack in the Box mindset, baby? Hey, they get their high school diploma. I mean, I'm not on my daughter, but when you gonna snap out of that? Snap out of it, baby. I mean, I'm not doing this just to be on you, but I mean, you growing up, you are transitioning over to be a grown woman. Well, it's time for people to grow up, y'all, and start acting like grown women. I mean, people brainwash you throughout all these years. They manipulated you throughout all your years. Now you can't grow up. Well, I'm pretty cool. I'm going to tell it just the way it is, baby. I shine the light. I tell it just the way it is, baby. I don't give a damn. Because you know what? These narcissist people, y'all, they messed over Curtis Cool, y'all. And I just keep on telling my true story. I mean, I love my daughter, but if she cannot stand up for the truth, well, that's on her. But that will not stop Curtis Cool from not telling his true story. These people think because if they force and brainwash Alex to not communicate with me, well, they thinking that I'm gonna stop exposing? I keep on exposing, baby, because y'all destroyed everything. I'm talking about this crazy ass Patricia Robinson, y'all, and that crazy ass baby mother. They destroyed everything, y'all. They really messed over Alexa. She is the one who will feel all of this in the end. So it is what it is. But I tell my true story, and I shine wisdom and point out the truth to what is really truly going on out here. And if she can't see what these crazy ass people have did to her, and if she can't see and understand what is going on in her life and how her life has been twisted and living a fake, unrealistic life because you are traumatized and blind, dealing with some crazy ass shit with these crazy ass people who misled you to think that your father was the worst when your father was a blessing. So the devil twisted your blessing into a wicked lifestyle to make you think that your father is the worst thing. That's nothing but abuse and manipulation. So it's a lot of people out here, y'all. When will you grow up in your mind? It is people out here, y'all, who is totally messing over people, y'all. Telling a whole bunch of lies, y'all, about family members. But that person who is out there telling all them lies and doing all that crazy stuff, y'all, out there in the public and messing over people, then turn around and try to make it look so believable. And try to make the person who is really truly a good person, try to make that person seem like that they are a monster out here, y'all, doing all this crazy stuff. When it was really that crazy ass person who destroyed the family, the connections, everybody who is around them. They destroyed it all, baby. And now they are mad because everything backfired on them. Now they get exposed. Now people are beginning to see you for who you are. People see you. I mean, you thought you got away by creating all that crazy ass shit within your family. So time goes by. So people really see the real you. I mean, you destroyed your family and then you tell a whole bunch of lies on family members trying to cover up your wickedness, and now it catches up with you. And so now you tell a whole bunch of lies. I mean, that's low life. When a family member or anybody out here, y'all, who does that to a family member, destroy your only family out here, do some crazy ass shit, can't own up to your wrongdoings, what you do out here, then there's people out here, y'all, who just plant a whole lot of lies into their family members' life, and project all this negative energy and make it sound so believable until the family member be thinking, okay, oh, that person did this, oh, that person did that. Oh, we need to go after this person, and we need to go after that person. That family member did this, and that family member did that. And that crazy ass narcissist who did that mess is out here projecting all this negative energy out and destroying the family. They need a mind check, baby. Yeah, I'm telling it just the way it is. So narcissists rob, destroy, steal, and they totally destroy other people's lives, the family members' lives, and everybody's lives. So I'm kind of like at a point in my life, if people tell a whole bunch of lies about Curtis Cool, then they do a whole bunch of crazy shit, and then when you come around them, then they project nothing but a whole bunch of negative energy, yo. And then they turn everybody against you. They can't face you because they are so crazy and so evil and so wicked, baby. So I see it for what it is. I let God deal with them, because no weapon formed against me shall prosper, baby. So all that pretending to be something that you are not, but God sees you for who you are. Hey, y'all, Curtis Cool is out here. As long as you stay smooth and cool, very well rounded within God. I don't care what nobody says out here. But see, there's wicked people out here, y'all, who are out here doing all this crazy stuff. And there's people out here pretending to be preachers and pastors and churchgoers and all that kind of stuff and doing all this crazy, wicked stuff, y'all. Stealing and robbing and doing all kind of crazy ass shit. And then turn on you. Then tell a whole bunch of lies. And then act like life is all about them. I have seen it over and over again, y'all. So I tell the story just the way it is, y'all. These crazy people, y'all, they messed over Curtis Cool. But I don't worry about it. I stay healthy. I stay happy. I stay rounded within the Almighty God. Peace, love, and happiness. That's why God keep me looking so good and so healthy, baby. I don't be out here mistreating people, doing all that crazy stuff. Then turn around and blame other people for all that crazy ass shit you are doing. Then mess up your own damn family. It's got people like this, y'all, who mess up their own family. Then family members step it up to tell you the truth, and you just plant all kind of lies. So that's why I just kind of like stay away from crazy ass people, y'all. They need to grow up in their mind. They need to learn how to own up. When you do all that crazy ass shit out here, own up, baby. Treat people the way you want to be treated, baby. All people has equal rights. When a person speak and tell you something about what is going on, what's happening, but then you gonna step in and try to cross everything up, don't want a person to speak or talk or say anything. You want to be in control with all your manipulation. You got to be able to listen and talk to people, and likewise, baby. If you got something you got to say, well, respect that person's opinion. And vice versa, though. Now, if you speak up and say something and a person telling you, well, damn, you into a big argument. You into this. No, I'm not into no argument. I keep it real, smooth, and cool, baby. I stand up and face reality. I can talk about anything I hear, y'all. But it's people who is out here who want to manipulate, control, and when things don't go their way because they are so used to thinking that they are in control, so they want control over everybody. You cannot control grown-ass people out here. And then especially when it's a whole bunch of crazy-ass shit is going on out here, y'all, like how these crazy-ass people did Curtis Cool. They tries to control the situation. They messed over Alexa. So they tried to control her and keep on brainwashing her. They used her as a pawn all this time So they want to control, control. Even though you messed up now, you still want control. But guess what? The Almighty gets the last laugh because God see you for who you are. You cannot run and hide out forever without the truth coming out, baby. So, Curdy Cool, don't worry about it. I just keep on exposing, baby. I keep on exposing these wicked ass people, y'all. My daughter don't realize what kind of father she got. If she don't know me by now, she will never know me. All she know is them crazy ass narcissist people. But that is on her, baby. If you can't stand up and face reality, that is on you. That goes to show you how deep you are into this, that these people have screwed up your mind. And this is what narcissist people does. They screw up your mind until you cannot see the forest for the trees. You are stuck, you blind. They got you blindfolded. You can't wake up. You can't snap out of that, baby. So they sit around with my daughter and constantly brainwash her and tell her a bunch of lies. And Alexa never reached out. She never said, "Hey, Dad, let me give it a shot and see what my dad is all about. I'm down there 19 years old. Let me do this." Never, baby, never. Them people got you like that? Hey, yo, I'm keeping it real, baby. I'm keeping it real. It don't matter to Curdy Cool because I have been through the storm, baby. But I continue on telling my true story about these crazy ass people, y'all. So they messed over Curdy Cool. But Curdy Cool bounced back and tell the truth. Hey, y'all, but in this show, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. It's all about being happy, full of love, peace. This is the way it is. Give love, shine love. You'll get back love, peace, and happiness. And stop all that crazy ass shit. This is what it's all about. You dish out a bunch of crazy ass shit, then you can't understand why people don't want to deal with you. Well, get your act right. Get it together, baby. Stop all that lying. Stop all that twisting things around. Stop all of that mess and tearing families down. Tearing your own family down. See? A bunch of ass narcissists. A bunch of crazy ass narcissists, baby. So Patricia and Veronica Robinson, they told my daughter down. She can't snap out of that mess. Well, now you're a grown ass woman. Let's see how you gonna deal with your ragged ass lifestyle. You know what I mean? Because you damn sure ain't communicating with Curdy Cool. But Curdy Cool tells the true story. I don't bite my tongue about nothing. My daughter never came around me, never said hello, Dad. Listening to them crazy ass people, I have to speak my mind and tell it just the way it is, baby. Now, when you grow up in your mind, I'm talking about my daughter, when she grew up in her mind, and she feel like she can be real within herself and be real with her pop, well, then communicate with me. But if you can't come at me on the real, well, keep it on that brainwashed lifestyle and live that brainwashed lifestyle, baby. Because, hey, I keep it real over here, baby. You know what I mean? And for what Patricia Robinson, that crazy ass wicked witch did, that's on her. But I'm going to keep on exposing. I'm going to keep on telling the story. I am going to keep on putting that crazo back into her big mama. What? Y'all say it with me. Back into her big mama raggedy ass draws. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Okay, bye.